it's important for any UFC fan to understand the beauty of a fighter who turns around and says, "I will show up in 4 hours' time." I mean, it's really unprecedented. You literally showed up in 4 hours to fight Diego Lopez at UFC
Yeah.
303. Talk about that, Dan, and talk about putting up such a brave show and how that all went down, man.
Honestly, that's one of my favorite moments of my career just because it's so unheard of. It doesn't happen. And I don't think it may ever happen again just because, given the circumstances, like the stars aligned perfectly. It was Saturday morning. I woke up. I had my normal training that day. I had a very hard training in the morning. Then after that, I was doing some sauna, went home, was getting a massage, just a normal Saturday. And I was getting a massage before the fight. So, we could enjoy the fights and then recover Sunday, get after it again Monday. And I remember while I was getting a massage, I had about 7 or 8 missed calls, and my wife comes running up. She's like, the UFC was even calling her. And I was like, this is weird. Like, what's going on? So I call back, and they asked if I'd be willing to fight, and I just said yes. I didn't ask when, and they're like, and then that was the next question was when, and well, yeah, I didn't ask who, but then as the next question was when, and they're like tonight, and I was like, oh, like I didn't even think that was possible,
Wow.
and I didn't even really think about it. I just said let's do it because the only thought I had was like, wow, this has never been done. But I also had a little doubt in my mind that it could actually happen. And then get off the phone. They're like, okay, they had to set some things up. Call me back. They asked what I weighed. Told them what I weighed that morning. They hung up. Did some other things. Had to call the governor and call me back. They're like, all right, fight's on. Be at the T-Mobile and hour and a half. So I grab everything, my cup, my mouthpiece. I'm trying to eat food because I need fuel because I'm gonna compete in a couple hours. It was a scramble, but yeah, then we just drove down. I drove myself, drove to the T-Mobile Arena, and then we fought.
One world, your station.